welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hey, everyone.
How's it going? So, tonight we're going to do a triathlon for Dave. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And this is going to be a German triathlon.
Yes. Right? So this is from the artist Faun. Mm-hmm. And he said this one will challenge your German.
So yours.
Mine, I guess, yeah. Faun is a German band formed in the late 90s and has since had numerous personnel changes. They're mostly of the pagan folk medieval genre. You might be able to compare to Heilung and Wardruna, which Nick has done.
Yes.
All three songs will be in German. He's never looked up the lyric translations, but the title meanings he has. So the first song is going to be Galdra. And Dave always puts together these very interesting triathlons. Mm-hmm. So thank you, Dave, for sponsoring this through our Buy Me a Coffee page. And for all of the other requests that you've sponsored, and just your engagement and time on the channel is very much appreciated.
Yes, it's always very interesting stuff from, I would say, Northern Europe, you know, like Norway, Germany, Sweden, stuff like that.
Yep.
And we really enjoy these. They're very, I don't know, it just like, I don't know what happens, but it's always an adventure.
It's very interesting to learn from cultures that, you know, have so much background to them. And in Western, you know, times, in Western parts, we don't really pay too much attention to those unless they're brought to us by people like Dave. So thank you very much for that. So let's see. The first song is titled Galdra by Faun, featuring Lindy-Fay from Wardruna. Galdra is an Old Norse term meaning magic or sorcerers.
Nice.
I'd love to have our watchers from Germany or Scandinavia comment. So
very cool.
Let's pull up the video. I have this. Here we go. And boom. Thank you very much, Dave. You guys, if you're enjoying this, thank you so much for being here. Please give the video a like. Leave some comments in German.
Vielen Dank.
Oder nein. Thank you all so much. Let's get started.
Yeah, let's go.
und Wiese, dein Tempel sein.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he said the end were credits if we like wanted to leave them or
Sure.
not, whatever.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. That was amazing. So unique
Yeah.
in so many ways, obviously. You know, the instruments, the voices, and just the visual.
Yes. Oh, look, that's what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
So it was shot in
Germany. Enchanted Forest.
Wow.
Forest Lake in Norway.
Okay.
So I think it had 2 locations. Wow. Beautiful.
Wow. I'm just like, it's so funny that we never read about these things. You know? I don't know why.
About like these cultures or
yeah,
what? Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure many people do, but like us, you know, like it's almost like universal, unfortunately, that like Germany is always viewed as like this, you know,
the dark.
Yeah, like nothing before like the 19th century almost like makes, I mean, obviously the great composers, you know, we talk about these things like Bach and Beethoven, but there's not a lot of things, you know, like I wish we could go back thousands of years, you know, and like look at this kind of stuff instead of just focusing on the negativity of the last 200 years.
Right.
So that's what I love about this, because yes, that's what the German people also should think of, like, you know, the civilization, like how the language kind of like was evolved or was formed, and why and how these people lived in those times. You know, I love the what they were wearing, you know, because it is a very cold place.
Yeah.
You know, in the winter, so you kind of like had to be ready for that. And just wonderful. But the music, really, I've never really heard like old German, like traditional, you know, like music ever.
Yeah, I know.
It's so weird.
And I'm also just so.
Now I'm sure it must have been like a lot of like drums and stuff. I don't know if they had these string instruments, like how old these.
That's what I wanted to
because
know.
They're
like, where
newer.
did they get these instruments from? Are these, you know, have they been classically like conserved or something? You know,
I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Though I've seen the one that he was like.
Oh, you have. Okay.
And that's like it creates like this constant, like sustain.
Like okay.
Because he's like.
And then you just alter.
Yeah, I guess
okay.
you push the strings, but you don't pluck.
Uh-huh.
And then the one that looked like a violin, but it had like these like frets,
like keys or something.
Yeah, it's so wonderful. And then obviously the guy who was playing the drums, and then the Dudelsack, I think it's called Dudelsack in Germany, the bag with the pipes.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Doodle sack.
Doodle sack.
But it's just like that's like it's so weird because not even my parents were like, they were always kind of like, we don't talk about these things. Germany, we don't talk about Germany. Like, because my mom automatically, she is born after World War II, so she's automatically like, she was never proud of her heritage, you know, even though it goes back into like other, we have seen some DNA and stuff, but she was never happy about being German.
Yeah. Like, she would always say she was French.
Yeah. She was always say like, and when we lived in Mexico, she would never be like, oh yeah, I'm from Germany. But also I remember when I was growing up in Mexico and they would ask me and I would say, I'm from Germany. The first thing would be the good old H name.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, like, that's all I know about Germany? Yeah. That is so sad. They don't know that that the rich culture and our classical composers, you know, and all that stuff. And this is obviously something that you have to kind of like get into and study, you know. But it's just nice to see a little bit like a glimpse of what Germany used to be. You know, there is a show, I think, on Netflix or Prime called Bavarians.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And it's in German. And it's like when they were hunter-gatherer, you know,
Are
people.
They like, Servus! to each other all the time. Just
I think
clashing beers.
I mean, I'm sure there was like ale involved, you know, like they used to call it before beer. There was always alcohol, like in, you know, ancient Rome, there was wine, and I mean that's thousands of years old, you know. But it's kind of like Servus. It's so funny, Servus.
That's the show.
Yeah, no. That's funny, but yeah. So no, I think the location was beautiful. Yes. They had their little like village, because you know, there's even in Kaufbeuren, Tobias, they have like their day where they, you know, just like here in Spain, you know, they have their day, like Fasching just happened, which is their kind of like when you dress up. Germany doesn't have Halloween. I mean, I guess now they have it, but back in the day, we would have Fasching, and Fasching is you dress up whatever you want. It doesn't have to be scary.
Right.
I always used to be a cowboy.
Oh, that's cute.
And then one year I wanted to be, you know, an Indian Native American.
Okay.
You know, woo woo woo. You know, you
know.
And then maybe Dracula and stuff like that. But yeah, so it's fun. It's fun. Great video and the music.
I love the video. Yeah, the creativity behind the story. I didn't quite follow exactly, but I can imagine a little bit of you know what they wanted to tell in the story. But I would love it if someone would explain either their perception or something they've investigated, if the band has said exactly what the video is about.
Right.
You know?
I mean, the thing is, like, I'm kind of like at fault here because I was listening to the lyrics, but I was also not really paying too much attention. It was just like, yeah. But it's not like I was listening to them. You know the feeling. I mean, when we watch something in English and we're watching it and the lyrics. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what kind of happened because I was so taken by the the costumes and the instruments and the video itself and just the sound. That I kind of like blurred out
which is fine. That's why I'm asking
lyrics.
If you guys can help us with that.
Attention.
It's just a lot. It's a lot to take in, and I think it's nice when people help us with that, and we can learn through you guys.
Yeah, if you guys are fans, like let us know.
But yeah, beautiful, beautiful location. I love when she went into the tree, and then it was just very creative. So the second song is titled Gwydion by Faun and Eluveitie. Okay, thank you for putting the pronunciation there. Eluveitie. A collaboration of the two bands. Eluveitie is a Swiss band out of Zurich and play folk metal.
Wow.
Both bands use similar instruments that we saw in the Aurora Genshin Impact performance. Go check that out. That was really, really cool. Such as hurdy-gurdy and Swiss nickel harpa and others. So let's go to that if you're ready.
I'm ready. I was born ready.
Okay. Thank you guys for being here, and let's see what this is about. Thank you, Dave.
Just all this is like...
Look at that.
Saw you under the moon.
A little bit.
Here comes the metal. It's over? Oh, no.
Oh. Credits, maybe. Yeah.
Wow, I love that they're like little movies.
Yeah. Wow.
Dum ba da dum ba da dum, like so good.
Very catchy.
And I'm sure that the guy that they hired, so interesting to see who's involved like in all this stuff.
Yeah, and they deserve the.
Because look, it's a set. There's makeup involved. So cool. Wow. Very cool. Again, and then the mix of the whole metal and the you know, like, did you notice that he was using the R like a lot of like the that's what is so fun, that they do know how to roll their R's, huh? Like, because that's not like a common thing in German, like, because we say like we don't do like that what he was doing. And I've noticed that a lot in another German band, Rammstein. Like when he sings, he does like the.
But I think it's also, you know, they're so well trained with the mouth and the tongue and all of these different parts of all of these muscles that's probably why they can do it. And it adds obviously the dramatic effect.
Yeah, like it sounds just like, even when you see a movie like, which is when I see this, I think of like Lord of the Rings. The guy literally looked like Gandalf.
Yes.
I think of like Sauron, you know, like the way they pronounce even those words in Tolkien's stuff.
Yes.
Always it was kind of like, wow, this sounds like very Nordic.
Yeah.
You know, like Norse mythology, which I love. Like, remember when I was playing God of War?
Yes.
Yeah, this was beautiful because it had such a nice, I mean, the mixture of like, it was almost like at the end, like it's almost like the evil came to join in, you know.
Exactly.
What the
yes, because everything
But it was just a union of both styles of this really earthy kind of like music. And her voice, man, was beautiful.
Exactly. She was like an angel.
Yeah.
And channeling all of the goodness, you know, and then he
And it's
came
almost
along.
like the dark wizard came in with you know, like beautiful, but all in unison is like amazing. I love metal, you know, I love how much of the electric guitar with some like distortion it really adds a lot. And then the double drum, double bass drum, it's like just adds so much. It's like, it's so cool, and I wish people could time travel and see what we're doing now.
I know. He's chewing on this little toy.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Again, I loved just the costumes, and I love that they really invest these camera angles that makes it look very cinematic.
Absolutely.
Like the slow motion that they use, and
the costumes, their hair, the like dreads.
Yeah, it looks really like
the stick. You know, everything is just very, very well thought out. Yeah. And it's wonderful that they're creating new, old music, you know. So I have high respect for that.
Yeah, totally.
Very awesome and very cool blend of both bands, you know.
Yeah, very good idea to collab.
So now the third song is titled Vainamoinen. It's a central character in Finnish folklore, an old wise man with a magical singing voice. It's a nice acoustic live performance, and Dave says to everyone, if I'm wrong on any of the info, I'm sure I'll be corrected, as it was all obtained online. So let's see.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong. I don't
Dave,
think,
yeah.
he's pretty much.
He's good at doing his research.
He knows
like.
what's up. We're like the ones who have
Vainamoinen.
no idea. I think we're just talking nonsense.
Of course we are.
And but that's why we're here.
But
you
it's
know,
a reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we like to, if you guys give us info on the videos, such as Dave, we like to include that. And if not, then sometimes we go in blind. Other times, if we just can't stand it anymore, we'll look something up. But more than anything, we love learning from you guys. You guys have done all your research. You're awesome fans.
And then there's people that really that's their music. Mm-hmm. That's what they specialize in. That's what they... I love it. I mean, the band, I'm sure that they listen to some other music now and then, but they really are in this world. You know, they're living that kind of life, and that's the music they play. And I really admire that. You know?
Exactly.
Mama, kommen Sie her, mein Freund. Oh, wow. Wow.
He's really at it.
He's really busy. Okay,
let's
do it. Let's check out this last one.
Yes, sirree.
And again, thank you so much, Dave, for this interesting piece of history.
Yes.
So this is the instrument that sounds almost like the cello or the violin. But he's, instead of passing the bow over, he's doing this constant,
like you said, to give the note out
tension.
Yeah.
And then basically he just has almost like
an accordion.
He has his notes. So basically he has to, with one hand he has to keep it kind of like
going.
Doing this, or picking or whatever. It's almost like keeping the sustain, and then he has the keys. It's really an awesome instrument if you think about it. I wish I had one.
And I love that she's playing the harp here. I just love the harp so much.
Yeah.
My aunt plays it, and I think it's just such an angelical.
Yeah, you have an amazing family because they play all these traditional instruments.
They do.
From a different culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is more like Native American,
right?
You know, Mexico and all this, and these beautiful flutes from thousands of years ago that
and all handmade
your cousin makes
by them. Yeah.
So you should show. We should maybe show that too.
Should.
All right, here, let's continue.
Er stieg aus dem Tale, es war kein Tier im Hain, das den Weg nicht scheute, der Harfe nah zu sein. Sing ich einen Vogel, und wenn dieser singt, regnet's Gold und regnet Silber, mit sein Gesang beginnt.
that person playing over there? They haven't shown. The one to
The one with the hat?
Yeah.
It looks like 2 monitors.
Okay, maybe. Yeah.
It looks like 2 very, very dusty monitors. But I think he's playing something on the computer.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, like maybe a programmer of some sort.
Let's see.
Audio recording.
Yeah, maybe he was like recording everything.
Wow.
But I love that even the monitors look the part, you know?
Antique.
You know? They can't look like new. They have to get full of dust and dirt.
Moss and...
So cool. Very beautiful. I love here I love the solo. And I'm so sorry that I don't remember the name of the instrument because he mentioned it here. I think. Wait a minute. Well, the one.
Yeah.
With the, I love that he had like almost like a little solo there, and then she was harmonizing with the harp. Very beautiful.
Very beautiful. I really enjoyed this one because without the distraction, which is a good distraction of the scenery, you can really appreciate, okay, which sound is coming from what, because these are all new instruments to us, obviously with the exception of the harp, which we've heard before, but to be able to identify and locate each one was interesting for me.
Yeah. And then even the stringed instrument, but it obviously not a guitar, but it had 12 strings. And I got this amazing 12-string guitar from Colin, a good friend of ours, and he watches the channel. And I still have like problems playing it. Yeah. Because
it's more of a, like you told me last time, more of a strumming. Yes. Or I guess you could finger pick, but
you have to pick both strings because they're tuned to the same notes.
So I don't know if this one is also the same. That's probably
why I'm like,
not.
I was thinking like right now while I was watching the video, it's like, how would they figure out all the tuning?
Yeah.
Who came up with the tuning? How do you even tune a harp? Like, what is the law? Because it's 440 hertz, a guitar, but you can also do 441
or 432 or whatever.
It's like the frequency that you desire, but the whole pattern is like, because the distance between the notes, and there's there's all the science behind it. So even back then, how did they figure it out? And they used like sometimes like instead of strings, they used like, I think, cat guts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All kinds of like stuff that you could use as a string.
For the fibers of the that's crazy.
Because it needs certain tension, so they didn't have plastic.
And chorizo.
Chorizo. Chorizo.
This was great, Dave. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone for watching this. If you again have any insight for us both and for Dave, who also requested and is open to it, we would much appreciate it. We are very grateful that we have a chance to dive into these unknown cultures through music that says so much, and it's a beautiful way to get into it. So thank you all so much, and thank you to Faun for this lovely music. Also to Eluveitie for there as well. We appreciate what you're doing and keeping these cultures alive.
Vielen Dank nochmals. Also, because I wanted to thank these bands for putting themselves out there and letting us, listen to their music on this channel.
Yes.
I mean, I think that's very
big.
I think all the artists that we discover, deserve a thank you.
I totally agree. And please make sure that you follow these artists, social medias, etc. But also, if you really enjoyed it and there's a way that you can purchase an album, there's a way that you can go to a show.
Yeah.
That would also really very much help them as well. So thank you all so much for being here. We appreciate all of you. Please subscribe if you think you might want to see us again. We would love to see you all in the next one.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Tschüss.